preschoolers. Welcome back to school today. My hand says hello, my hand says hello. Every time I see my friends, my hand says hello. Hola. My hand says hola, my hand says hola. Every time I see my friends, my hand says hola. Salam alaikum. My hand says salam alaikum. My hand says salam alaikum. Every time I see my friends, my hand says salam alaikum. Ni hao. My hand says ni hao. My hand says ni hao. Every time I see my friends, my hand says ni hao. Konnichiwa. My hand says konnichiwa. My hand says konnichiwa. Every time I see my friends, my hand says konnichiwa. Salam. My hand says salam. My hand says salam. Every time I see my friends, my hand says salam. Sin chao. My hand says sin chao. My hand says sin chao. Every time I see my friends, my hand says sin chao. Namaste. My hand says namaste. My hand says namaste. Every time I see my friends, my hand says namaste. Hello and welcome back to school today. I have our calendar and it is still the month of M-A-R-C-H, March, that's right. Let's see what day of March it is today. Let's count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yesterday, Tuesday, was 9. That's right, so I'm going to write number 9. And here's today, Wednesday. What comes after 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. And to make 10, I need to write a 1 and a 0. So today is Wednesday, March 10. Can you say that with me? Today is Wednesday, March 10. Or we say March 10th. All right, well, let's get our ABC chart out and we'll sing our ABC song together. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Let's do the letter sounds we know. A says a for apple. B says bear. C says cat. D says d dog. E says like elephant. F says f for fish. G says goat. H says ha for hat. I says I for iron. J says j for jar. K says k for key. L says l for leaf. M says m for moon. N says n for nest. O says a for octopus. P says p for pig. Q says qu for quarter. R says rabbit. S says sun. T says t turtle. U says umbrella. V says violin. And W says w for window. So those are all the letter sounds that we've learned so far this year. Well, this week we've been talking about how letters go together to make words, and we read the words, and we read Piggy and Elephant book the other day. Well, today I'm going to show you another place that we see letters and words. Something else that we read, and we usually see these things outside in the world. These are signs that we see outside. And the book we're reading today is called I Read Signs. Have you ever seen a sign that looks like this? The words say playground, and there's a picture of a child running to show you that that's a playground where that sign is. Let's find out what other signs there are out in the world. Oh, I bet you've seen this one on a store or a restaurant. It says, come in, we're open. O-P-E-N spells the word open. So when you see that sign, you know you can go into that store or restaurant. This is a sign we often see crossing the street. And when the letters are white, W-A-L-K, that says walk. And that sign tells you that it's safe to cross the street at that corner. But when the letters are red, it says don't walk. So whenever you see a light that's red or red letters, it's usually telling you not to walk, not to go that way. Wait until it says walk, and then it will be safe to cross the street. This is one that says school, S-C-H-O-O-L, and it says the speed limit is 15. So because this is near a school, drivers can only drive 15 miles an hour. They can't go too fast. They have to be careful and watch out for children near the school. There's another playground sign. This sign is on a fence and it says, beware of dog. So it's warning you that there's a dog behind that fence that might not be very friendly. This one, has red around it. So remember, when you see red, it's usually telling you not to do something. It says, do not enter, exit only. So you cannot go in that way, only out. So it's telling drivers to be careful. These are signs that say no parking, fire lane. So that means that you can't park there. That's a space that's reserved for fire trucks. And this one also goes along with fire trucks. It says fire hose. And the arrow is pointing to where you can find a fire hose that might have water in it for putting out fires. This one, this is kind of a fun sign because it's like an X or a crisscross, and it says railroad crossing. So that one is usually near where railroad tracks for trains cross over the street. So it tells cars to be careful and watch out. If a train is coming, you need to stop and wait and not go on the tracks. So that's a railroad crossing sign. This one, T-A-X-I, spells taxi. So it tells you that you can wait for a taxi cab where that sign is, if you need a taxi cab to drive you somewhere. Oh, here's another one with red around it. D-A-N-G-E-R spells danger. And these words say keep out. So that's telling people don't go there. There's something dangerous there. I'll bet you've seen this sign before. Again, it's red, so it's telling you not to do something, or in this case, it's telling you to S-T-O-P, stop. Don't go. Stop when you see that sign. And then you have to check and make sure it's safe to go. Make sure no cars are coming. This is a sign. Some signs are a red circle with a line through the middle, and that says, again, red says don't do that. And this one is saying no left turns, so you can't turn the way the arrow's going. You can't turn left where that sign is. This sign is telling us to do something. It says keep right, and the arrow is pointing to the right, showing what direction you can go. Now this one is kind of interesting. It's red, so it's not really telling you not to do something. It's actually telling you you can go out this door. The letters E-X-I-T spell exit, and the arrow shows you which way you can exit, which way you can go out. So that's one time when red tells you something that you can do. You can go out that door. This one says no standing, express. So I think it's telling you that the express bus is coming and to be careful where you stand. Don't get too close. Oh, this is one telling you to do something. It says pitch in. Pitch in means to help everybody. And they want you to help everybody by putting garbage in the garbage can or the recycling. So that's a good sign. It's telling you, hey, put it in the garbage can, not on the ground. This bright orange sign, you sometimes see orange signs where people are doing construction, especially on the roads. And it's telling you that people are working. It says people working. So watch out for construction workers on the road. This is another sign that says hill, H-I-L-L. So it's telling you that a hill is coming. And this one, B-U-M-P, says bump. So it warns drivers that there might be a bump in the road coming up. This is another sign with running children, and it says caution, watch for children. So it's telling you children might be playing there, so drive carefully, watch out. This sign says detour, so the arrow is showing you the way that you need to go. There might be road construction and you can't go the other way, so you have to go that way. It will show you a different way to go. That's called a detour. Can you guess what you can do here? That's right, you can ride your bike. This sign says bike route, and the arrows go both ways to show that you can ride your bike both ways on that path. This one says low flying planes. So it's warning people that airplanes might fly kind of low there. Ooh, this sign says no smoking. Can't smoke there. This one says dead end. That means that the road ends where this sign is. You can't go any farther. This is a sign you might see on a door. This one says P-U-L-L. That means pull the door to open it. And this one says P-U-S-H, push. So these signs tell you, this one says pull the door, and this one says push to open the door. And here's our last sign. Do you remember at the beginning of the book? The sign in the stores and restaurants that say, come in, we're open. Well, here's one that you sometimes see on stores and restaurants that says, sorry, we're closed. C-L-O-S-E-D spells closed. So you cannot go in the store or restaurant when that sign is up. The store, the restaurant is closed. And there's our stop sign again. So what I would like you to do for homework is when you go outside, if you go for a walk or you go somewhere in the car with your mom or dad or somebody older, look around outside and see what signs you see and maybe see if you can read them. I'll bet if you saw this one, you could read it. I'll bet you know what that says. S-T-O-P, stop. So look for signs when you're out and see if there are some that you can read or that you know what they're saying. That's all for today. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.